Hey, what's going on? JD here, and I have a quick unboxing for you. Today we are going to unbox the Silca Mattone Grande. If you've watched the channel before, you have seen us unbox the Silca Mattone, and I wanted to get this guy to throw it on the gravel bike. Full disclosure, why? Because I killed the Mattone. What I did was I overpacked it and I broke the zipper. That's all on me. I love this bag. I loved it when it was small, but this little bit of extra size is probably going to help out. So we're just going to jump straight into this. As you can see, slightly bigger. So it's got a little bit more capacity, and that's what I need because I have a tendency to overstuff things. And just like the Mattone, we've got the BOA dial, which I think is a fantastic way to secure things. It's secure, it's tight, it doesn't come loose like Velcro. It works really, really well. And again, my motivation to get another one of these bags. So the wire just hooks in there. The dial, when you clip it down, it will just tighten things up. Really simple to use. And we'll just take this off the backing. So you can see Silca Mattone Grand Pack. And we're just going to put that over there. So we've got a nice matte black finish on the back. I don't know if you can see the detailing in there, but there is ripstop material. So just in case you do happen to catch something, it's not going to tear wide over. And it's got a nice check and diamond pattern. We've got the Silca logo, a little discreet. It is reflective. And that is basically what you've got for markings on the outside. So as far as reflective goes, this will sit underneath your seat and will just be slightly tilted. I don't think that's a big deal whatsoever. In fact, probably isn't even noticed. So we've got a YKK zipper, and it's nicely embossed in there. It's got a nice little piece of plastic rubber on there as well to grip onto. And it's kind of a little bit tapered, so when you pull, you've got something. And it's nicely sealed. And this was the great thing about the other one as well, is that that zipper doesn't let water in. However, if you are in rainy conditions, you can soak this thing to the point that it likely will wet due to the back here. And you can see it's sealed rubber as well. I never had an issue. I live in a drier climate. Let's just open up this bad boy. So we've got some Silca gel, and you can see the bag itself. We've got a side here. You can definitely throw in some things like your credit card, maybe some cash. We've got a smaller pocket here as well, and then you've got the main container. So I'm going to put in what I would normally put in, and I think I'm actually going to have a fair bit of room. So number one, we're always going to bring a tube. In my case, I'm using the Tubalitos. So we're just going to stack that in there. And you can see if you're using Tubalitos, you're probably looking at, you can easily put a second one in there, maybe a third. And same thing with latex tubes. You're going to easily fit in your tubes in there. And that's good. Like I said, this is for my gravel bike. So ultimately, I want that little bit of extra capacity. As mentioned, we got these little pockets here. Tubalitos, they don't have patches in the way that traditional patches do, although I do carry some traditional patches just in case we have to pit stop and get some latex. But if you take a look, we've got regular patches in here. And then we've got these Tubalito patches. What you have to do is clean them with those alcohol pads before you affix them. So we keep those in here. And we've got an extra quick link. And we're just going to stuff that in here as well. Tire levers, always good to carry. And they fit in there nice and easily. I've got the extra fat ones here. CO2, we're going to go with 2 canisters quite easily. And then we've got another quick link, and you can see there is plenty of space in here. And then finally, Again, because this is my gravel bike and I do have different wheel sets and different tires, we are going to put in a multi-tool. So in this case, we're just going to pop that out. You can see lots of stuff there. And then we've got the backpack on this where we've got some bacon strips and well as tire plugs, because I do run tubeless from time to time. So we're just going to organize this a little better. We're going to put the tool there. We're going to put the CO2 up top. And you can see we are not overpacking this whatsoever. So there you go. It is virtually identical, just a little bit bigger. And you can see it's not packed. We got lots of space in there. You can probably add a couple gels. You can probably throw some other stuff in there that you may carry along. Let me know in the comments what you carry along for your rides. But I'm excited to get this on the bike because I was throwing it all on my top tube bag. And to be quite honest, I like my top tube bag just to have nutrition most of the time, whether that's gummy bears or gels or you name it. I like to have it up there. But that is a quick look at the Mattone Grande pack. And before we do that, I'm going to actually give you a nice little weight. So we're going to pull everything out of here again. Weigh this guy. And I believe the Silca Mattone was just under 90 grams. And I suspect this one will be very close, but given the little bit of extra size, just that bit heavier. So we're going to pull out the scale, turn it on, and there we go, and drop this on there. And it's about, I want to say about 18 grams heavier. It's weighing in at about 108 grams, but given the size, that is to be expected. So there you go. That is a quick look at the Mattone Grande pack. If you're looking for the Silca Mattone pack, we have another video on the channel. I will put that link down below. If you have any questions, or if you watch this video later on and I've used this for a while and want to see how it's going, by all means, just ask a question in the comments. Anyways, remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell button so you get notifications. And until next time, see ya.